I'm in my 40s now, but I can still remember this event like it was yesterday. It was senior year, class of 1997. Me and my friends, let's call them Eric and Matt, were so excited to finally be done with high school. I was off to college in the fall. Eric had enlisted in the Army, and Matt was looking forward to taking a gap year before real life set in. One of our classmates, Kayla, was having a bonfire that we were all invited to. I was really looking forward to going because I'd always had a crush on Kayla. This would be the perfect opportunity to talk to her. When we got there were about 10 other kids, all standing around, just listening to music and having a good time. After about an hour of making small talk and messing around, someone had the idea to play a game of truth or dare. When it was Kayla's turn to pick, she went with truth. Is it true that you like David? I perked up at the mention of my name. Kayla's face had turned bright red and she looked down at her feet. There were a few giggles among the group. You know what? Yeah, I do. My heart leapt and a huge smile spread across my face. There were a few whoops of laughter and cheers. At that moment, Matt rolled his eyes and started storming off towards the woods. Ah, crap, I thought to myself. I knew Matt had a crush on Kayla too, so this must have really hurt him. The next kid started to ask someone else truth or dare, and I looked over at Eric, who had a sly smile on his face. Come on, man, I said. We better go talk to him. You got it, lover boy, Eric said. I rolled my eyes and we both started out towards the woods. Holy crap, dude. Kayla Morrison likes you, Eric said. I can't believe it either, I said. I looked back over my shoulder. I could make out a few girls all crowded around Kayla, next to the larger group still playing the game. The sounds of talking and music faded as we walked into the woods. Come on, dude, don't be such a crybaby, Eric called out into the trees. Eric, chill, man, I said. We walked further into the darkness. Matt, come on, man, I shouted. Just then there was the sound of a branch snapping, coming from just ahead of us. It was so dark in the woods, neither one of us could see anything that clearly. We continued forward until we were only a couple of feet away from Matt. Hey man, I didn't know she had a thing for me. I stopped talking mid-sentence. This wasn't Matt. Instead, there was some strange man right in front of us. His back was rising and falling with his heavy breathing. Sorry, I began, not knowing what to say. Before either of us could say anything else, though, the man turned to face us. His face was abnormally pale. His hair was long and black, obscuring most of his face. What I could make out, though, was the dark red stains covering his mouth and chin. He had been chewing something. Oh shit, Eric screamed. It's Matt. He was pointing towards the ground. I looked down. Matt's body was laying among the sticks and leaves. His left arm was missing, and his head was twisted in a grotesque manner. The man in front of us was eating Matt's missing arm. I screamed. The man grunted loudly and started running. Eric and I ran back to the bonfire. Everyone stopped talking and asked us what happened. We told them everything, and someone called the police. The man was never found, and to this day, Eric and I cannot understand what we experienced.